Hello there, friends and followers, and welcome to this live stream. This is Q8 Pilot, your host for today's show. I'm excited today to fly this AirfoilLabs King Air 350i from Klamath Falls to Portland International in the state of Oregon in the US of A. I want to welcome all of you guys to the stream, and as a reminder, there is a giveaway currently going on for the King Air, and all you need to do is type exclamation King Air. I want to welcome all of you who just joined here on the stream. We've got with us today Steve, Sharona, we've got Glenn. Glenn, hello there, my friend. Welcome. Man, glad you could make it. Welcome. We've got William Anderson, J-Bads, let's see, Flight for Fun, welcome. Omari, hello there, my friend, good day to you. Captain Clayton, hello there, my friend. Scott, hello there, my friend, and welcome. Stan, hello there, my friend, and thank you for all your support. We've got Butt Flyer, Javier, Ryan. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the stream. I'm just unable to catch up on the chat. Gulshan, hello there, my friend, and welcome. Very good to have you all here on the stream. And what we're going to be doing tonight is, tonight in Kuwait, it's probably day for some of you guys around the world. But today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking a look at this King Air 350. It is a study level simulation of the aircraft, and it is one of the better turboprops made for a flight sim platform. In my view, this is the very best King Air made for a flight sim platform by AirfoilLabs. And as you can see, the aircraft has recently received an update 1.5, and the aircraft, in terms of the modeling, is absolutely superb. All the texture work and the graphics, the 3D model, very authentic, very resemblant of the real aircraft. And I'll try to show you guys as much as possible in this live stream. They've got some really nice features into the aircraft. The recent update is a lot of fixes, a new quick look menu, performance, and things of that nature. So for the full list, you can consult the Explain.org store or the link provided to you here in the stream by typing exclamation aircraft, and you should get the link to the AirfoilLabs website, where you can get more information on the aircraft. Now, one of the things I like about this King Air is that you can fly it casually, so without really following a checklist or follow the Q8 Pilot checklist, or you could actually fly it like the real thing. And there is both a non-interactive and an interactive checklist. So today, just if we take a look at our flight plan today, our flight plan today is pretty simple. We're going to depart Klamath Falls here in Oregon, runway 32, and we're going to fly direct to the Lima Mike Tango VOR, and then we're going to take the Vector 25 airway exit at Delta Sierra Delta, Vector 165 airway to Mayver, direct to the Bravo Tango Golf VOR station, and then direct to Portland International. We're going to be performing an ILS runway 10 ride at Portland. So a short flight, approximately 45 minutes, and we're going to be cruising at 16,000 feet. The weather looks pretty good to me. So yesterday on my test flight, from this same location, it was pretty stormy, but thankfully today it isn't. All right, so first thing we're going to do today is a little different from what we normally do on my streams. We're going to hop into the cockpit But what we're going to do is we're going to take a look here at the beautifully modeled 3D cockpit, and everything is just everything. By the way, is clickable, interactable, usable, with the exception of the circuit breakers. But everything else, pretty much on this aircraft, is clickable and functional. So before we start powering up the aircraft, and let's open the passenger cabin, and we're going to go all the way to the back and open the door, and we're going to exit the aircraft. And I want to show you guys a few things. There is a compartment here where you can add some cargo. The auxiliary fuel tank and main fuel tanks can be opened, and you can actually see now that we have a fuel truck. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the aircraft, this should be a good overview. And now one of the fixes is actually when you click on the fuel handle, it will remain until the aircraft is filled up with fuel, and will automatically disengage once the aircraft is filled up. As you can see now, it's all done there. And you can do the same for the main tank here. So if we go to the main tank, and as you can see here, we can do exactly the same thing, and we can now fill up the aircraft. You can adjust the unit price, refuel rate, and fill up the aircraft. And we can do, of course, the same thing for the right wing. Other nice stuff on this aircraft is that you can, of course, you can remove the static elements, but also you can check the aircraft fuel. So make sure everything is okay before flight. And one of the cool things is you can actually take a look at the aircraft engine. Look at that. Isn't that cool? And you can do it on both sides. So if we go to the other side here, and we open this panel, you can see, again, the 3D modeling of the actual engine. Really very detailed aircraft in terms of the 3D model, the performance, the simulation, really very deep simulation of the aircraft systems. All right, so we are going to come back here, and not sure why it doesn't want to. Oh, there we go. Is it? No. There we go. And we're going to close the engine cover here. There we go. All right, so we can save some time by removing the static elements here, and we're going to need the GPU. We're going to move the fuel truck for now, and we can leave the aircraft door. So the aircraft, all in all, is really very well done by AirfoilLabs, and I believe their Cessna 172 is getting a major overhaul, which I'm very excited about. So I can't wait. It's one of the better aircraft. Again, a very sophisticated Cessna 172 for X-Plane 11. So let's close the door if we can. Let's see here. What do we need to do to close the door? I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. Right. Again, very nice F-mod sounds on this aircraft. Aircraft door is now closed, and we are now ready to start the aircraft. And all right, so I'm not going to follow the checklist that comes with the aircraft. I kind of developed my own checklist, if you will. But you guys can correct me while we go. So it is a two-way interaction here. I can learn something from you guys. I want to welcome everyone who just joined us. Con Davis, hello there, my friend. Aviation Simmer, hello there, my friend. Welcome. Spirit Wing 600, Frederico, hello there, guys, and welcome. Alrighty. So Let's remove the flight yoke, and the first thing we want to do is we want to simply come here. We're going to say customize, and I'm just going to use the X-plane payload. And okay, so total fuel, we need 2,500 pounds of fuel, which is going to give us about 3 hours and 14 minutes of flight time. And next up, we're going to turn the external power. Right, external power, you can see the lights are coming. The aircraft is now alive. Just beautiful modeling. And here's the overhead panel. Really very well done. All right, so let's make sure that we reset the gen ties again. We're going to open the cover here and turn on the battery. Battery is now turned on. And next, we're going to bring up the bus transfer inverter to the, the inverter to the bus transfer position off and then on. And the same thing for the right side. This is now done. Avionics master turned on. And then we're going to turn on the EFS power for the avionics and the FMC. All right, here we go. And we're just going to give it some time to align. We're going to cancel the master caution lights. All right, 16,000 is already set. We'll worry about the rest of the avionics later on. We're going to make sure this is on FMS. And let's go ahead and bring up the FMC. Why isn't this not? All right, let me just do this one more time. There we go. And let's see here. There we go. All right, let's just give it some time and hopefully it will align. All right, let's go to the route menu. And then the co-route, we're going to be flying today Kilo Lima Mike Tango to Kilo Papa Delta X-ray. And then we're going to go to VNAV. Now, first let's go to the departures, and we're going to be departing runway 32. And then we'll go to flight plan, and the arrival is going to be an ILS runway 10 right. No transition, execute. Let's go to the flight plan. I'm not sure we get repeats here of this, so we're gonna, all right, so first let's take a look at all the discos. We have one disco here. We're gonna take a look at the charts momentarily. And let's see here. Ooh, what's that? This looks strange. All right. Let's execute that, and what we're going to do is we're going to delete this one here, and we're going to delete that one, and let's see here, DSD here. There we go. That takes care of that, and let's go to previous. Again, we've got a couple of entries here, the same with a different heading, so we're going to go ahead and delete this one. And then we'll bring this one here and here. All right, perfect. So now we have our flight plan, and we can go and we can enter the rest of the information. So if we go to the, and no, that's not what I wanted. Legs, flight plan. All right, so we go to VNAV. The transition altitude in the United States is 18,000 feet. And next, cruise altitude is 160, 16,000, and everything else here looks good to me. So we are now done with the FMC. All right, good stuff. Now what we're going to do is we're going to set up our displays for the flight. So to do this, we are going to bring up the this is one feature I really like, how this is set up. And by the way, the quick look menu is here. So you can click to go to the different parts of the aircraft. And if you click this icon, it switches to the external view. So you can go and cycle through all these external views. Really very, very well done. Very intuitive, you know, non-invasive, very nicely done by Airfoil Labs. Okay, so what we need to do now is we're going to bring up the Autopilot control panel here. And we are going to set up the display. So we're going to click here to FMS and right here as well. And we're going to switch this to, ooh, what am I doing? There. So that's FMS 1 and FMS 1 on both sides are set here. And we're going to push this for the heading. This is not where it should be. All right, well, that's fine. All right, so we're done here. And next up, we're going to turn on the rudder boost, pitch trim, and we're going to set the cabin pressure to 16,000 feet, which is already set here. And Alex, hello there, my friend, and welcome. Ron and Heather, hello there, my friend, welcome. All right, so we are now ready. Let's go ahead and set the altimeter. So we're going to take a look here at our flight plan. This is Klamath Falls here in Oregon, and the weather information shows 150 degrees, 1 knot wind, and we've got the altimeter as 2972. Right, let's set 2972. On the pilot side and the co-pilot side, 2972. All right, all set. Perfect. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to power up the aircraft. Let's turn on the beacon lights. Nav lights are turned on. And to start the King Air, it's quite simple. I'm quite rusty on it, though, I must say. But yeah, let's take a look here. So first we're going to start with the left engine. Now, one thing to note is the GPU is on the right side of the aircraft. So what we're going to do is we're going to start the left engine, and we are going to supply, turn on the gens on the left engine, and then get rid of the GPU and turn on the right engine. So let's go ahead and do that. So left engine first, and engine and start, there we go, left. And you can see the engine is now spooling. We're going to wait for about 40%, and then we're going to introduce fuel. We needed this to go to max. All right, so low idle for the left engine. Listen to those sounds. Beautiful sounds. Is the parking... Oh, let's set the parking brake. Right, parking brake is set, and we can go to now maximum fuel. All right, so now we have the left engine working well. And so we can set the gen to the left engine, right? Let's make sure this is set. All right, so now the aircraft is powered by the left engine. So what we can do is turn off the external power. There we go. And the next thing we can do is dismiss the GPU. Right, so GPU is gone, and now we can start the right engine. Hurricane Twister, hello there, my friend. Andrew275, hello there, my friend. Welcome, Spirit Wings. So, yeah. Mr. Parker, hello there, my friend. Welcome. Good luck to everyone on this giveaway. By the way, folks, today I'm giving away two gift certificates in the amount of $50 so that you can purchase this beautiful King Air by AirfoilLabs. So 2 gift certificates. We will have 2 winners today. So good luck. Mehdi, hello there, my friend. We've got Mr. Ven. Hello there, my friend. Good day to you, sir. All right, let's go ahead and start our right engine. We can put this back here. Right engine is starting up. Cancel the master caution. We're going to wait for about 40%. You can see the power drawn now from the left engine. Just really very fine simulation of this aircraft. All right, here we go. Low idle. Oh, yes. Listen to those sounds. And let's go there. Man, I tell you, this King Air is absolutely phenomenal. Alrighty. So now we can turn on the right gen. And we can turn this guy off. And everything here looks good. Perfect. Alright. We're going to turn on the bleed air valves for the right and left engines. And we're going to turn on the pitos. And then we're going to turn on auto feather. And we are going to turn on pitch trim and rudder boost. That should... oxygen. So let's arm the oxygen on both sides. There we go. And we are now good to go. Master caution is canceled. Okay. And let's see. What else do we need here? Taxi lights are on. And we are ready to taxi to the runway. Let's set flaps for departure. And we are going to adjust the pitch trim. There we go. Alright, let's turn on the rest of our radios. COM radio is on, nav radio is on, and the transponder is now set. COM 2 is on, nav 2 is on, and ADF is also turned on. Perfect. Alright, we're good to go, and we're going to release the parking brake and head over to runway 32 for departure. Parking brake released. Daniel, hello there, my friend, and welcome. By the way, this is this airport is freeware airport available at the org, and the state of Oregon is Orbex True Earth Oregon, but this is the SD version, not the high definition version. I'm not sure why I bought the SD version, but yeah, that's what I got. You can see there's I think this looks like a VOR station to me. Is it? Probably not. Man, you gotta admire this aircraft, and the sounds are just amazing. Not sure where I'm going. Ah, we missed the turn to the runway. Oh, well, that's okay. We're just going to go on the runway, and we're going to make a right turn there and head over back and turn. That's fine. Just got carried away with that external view.
On runway 14.
Yeah, we're traveling in the opposite direction of our takeoff, which is runway 32. Brilliant aircraft, really highly recommended aircraft by AirfoilLabs. And again, guys, I'm not an expert in flying this aircraft, but I kind of know my way. And yeah, I'm very unfamiliar with the aircraft. I don't know much about the King Air, but like I said, I know my way around the aircraft, and hopefully no surprises as we you know, as we reach Portland, and hopefully this time around it won't crash. It sounds lack of a bit of the 3D feel, but overall good. I don't really get that feeling. Not at all. As a matter of fact, I love the work that they've done on this aircraft, and as a matter of fact, the way they've implemented this aircraft is very, it made it very performance friendly. So they've got this technology for, you know, polygons and things like that. Yeah, it makes this aircraft, though it is very complex, it's still pretty easy on the frames. So yeah, all around a beautiful aircraft, very well made, very deep system simulation of the King Air, but again, they've made it also easy for those of you who are, you know, less experienced, and so you can actually fly the aircraft, you know, like I'm doing, for example. So yeah, kind of the Q8 pilot checklist, as opposed to
approaching 07.
Really flying the. You know what, guys? I have no clue what I'm doing or where I'm going. Let's see here. That's runway 32. I'm pretty sure of that. Ooh. Okay, let's switch this to map. That way we can see the flight plan here. So the X-Craft's E14, the ERJ145 has been recently updated. The entire ERJ family by X-Crafts have been updated, and just recently Supercritical Simulation also updated their 195, E195. So if you guys are interested in videos or live streams on those aircraft, please do mention so in the comment section, and I will plan accordingly. The updates in the 145, again, some fixes and some additions to the Tektron FMS, which I find, you know, kind of, you know, it's nice to try different things. So you've got the Tektron FMS, you've got the SIVA INS, you've got the regular FMCs, MTOWs, you know, Garmin devices, and it's nice to try different things out and get an appreciation for, you know, what pilots normally go through in different aircraft. So it kind of gives you a different perspective. That's definitely the way to runway 32. It's a long taxi to the runway. Definitely interested in seeing the 145. Do you prefer the X-Aviation TBM 900 or the King Air 350? Well, they're very different aircraft. So this is you know, a twin turboprop whereas the TBM is a single engine aircraft, so they're very different. My preference is the King Air. I like the King Air. I like the cockpit of the King Air. I think it looks very sophisticated, and I love those gauges, you know, on the King Air. But the TBM is also a study level aircraft and a very well made aircraft by Hot Start. Right, here we go. This is the hold short point for runway 32. Ooh. Bumpy taxiway. All right. We're gonna stop the aircraft here and configure it for takeoff. Man, you gotta love those sounds. Parking brakes set. All right. So, let's see who's with us. The show. Hello there, my friend. Welcome. Welcome everyone who's just joined us here on the stream. Let's go ahead, ladies and gentlemen, and turn on the landing lights. Whoa, I forgot where the landing lights. There we go. Landing lights are on. Taxi off, and the strobes are on. Engine auto ignition is armed for takeoff. And what else do we need? I think we're pretty much ready to go here. Yep, we're set. Parking brake is released. Our flaps are set. Holes looking good.
Approaching 3, 2.
Man, look at those strobe lights. Alrighty. Here we go. Let's give it some power.
Auto feather lights on. Airspeed alive. 60 knots. V1.
Rotate.
Rotate. V2. Positive rate. Gear up.
Gears going up.
Attitudes check. Gear indicates up. Flaps up.
Flaps are going up.
Flaps indicates up.
Gain some speed here. And of course we want to be careful of the mountains ahead of us. Pitch down a bit here. We're looking good. Man, look at those engines. Oh yeah. All right, we're looking good now, and we will engage the autopilot momentarily, but all is looking good right now. Gonna adjust the trim here. Absolutely gorgeous aircraft to fly. All right. Prop sync is turned on. Let me adjust the pitch here to gain some speed. Hurricane Twist just donated $40, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for your generous donation. Really appreciate it. All right. So thank you very much, Hurricane, for your donation. Really appreciate your support to the channel. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead now and turn on the autopilot system. So to do this, let me see here. Gee. Yeah, that's what you know what? Let's bring up the, all right, here we go. So first we engage the yaw damper. Autopilot is engaged. Nav is engaged. And climb. And now we're good. Now the autopilot has taken over. And we should now start climbing to 16,000 feet. We're approaching 10,000. So let's go ahead and kill the landing lights. Landing lights are turned off. And we are passing now 10,000 feet. All right, let's take a look here at the chat and see. Max Vogan took 10 seconds to start melting the engine. David Lawrence, good luck to you, my friend. Right, here's some external views for you guys. Just look at that beauty. Very well modeled aircraft all around. Beautiful texturing, very, very detailed. And some interior wing views for you guys as well. Cabin view. And back to the flight deck. Right, we're going to bring the let's bring the prop bit back here. There we go. 3,000 to go. And we can adjust the range a bit. It's very difficult on the King Air to manipulate the autopilot, and it's a really good call by airfoils to provide you know, a 2D panel to work things out here. So we can. There we go. I think that's good. Everything else here is looking good, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me. All right, let's see, Steve. What is the middle display showing? Which middle display? Is it this one? Here, that it would be the radar system. So if we zoom in here, then you can see you've got the 1,000 to go. All right. So we can turn on the mode to weather mode. And now you've got the weather radar here. Not sure you can put the radar, nav, you know, all kinds of things here. But yeah, that's pretty much the weather radar. You can test it here, turn it on here. Aircraft, all right, 16,000 feet is our cruise altitude for this flight. Didn't take very long to reach our cruise altitude, and we're going to maintain about 200 knots throughout our flight. Really nice scenery by Orbix of Oregon. For those wondering like me, this is a turbine engine. You have only 3 settings. Mixture, fuel controller, cutoff, low idle, high idle. You can't fly in low idle. Most of King Air pilots do. Oh, you can fly in low idle. Oh, really? let's let's try that. So you mean the cutoff fuel, so the fuel can go to low idle? Yeah, you've got definitely dual GPS, and you can put the Garmin GTN devices. Ooh, let's take a look here at our speed. Kind of get carried away looking at the chat. So what happened? Ah, there we go. So that's low idle, and everything looks good. Oh wow. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, so we are now on our way. We can take a look at our flight plan real quick, and there we go. We are at ooh, what happened there? That's what happens when X-Plane downloads the weather at specific intervals, and it looks like the weather is actually pretty cloudy. If we take a look here, just look at that. Yeah. Hopefully no crashes today, fingers crossed. And we are, let's see here. We begin the descent at Maver, or actually at Elkis. We'll begin our descent at Elkis. We're gonna check the charts momentarily. All right, let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna bring up Sim Toolkit Pro, and let's see here. There we go. And we're gonna go to Navigraph, and this is our flight plan today. That's our approach. That's the ILS. Yeah, looks all right. That's the Battleground VOR station that we are going to head to, and then from there, we're going to go to this fix, to the Heron fix, and then from there, we're going to intercept the ILS. We've got a new subscriber. Is it Ski? Welcome. Welcome to the channel. Wow, we've got a number of subscribers who just subscribed. Welcome, guys. And thank you very much for your support. I really appreciate it. Okay. So we are looking good. Let's take a look at our speed. We are looking okay. Let me just ease off on the throttle just a bit. Spitzer, Mark, Dave, Brian, Jason, hello there, and thank you for your subscription to the Q8 Pilot channel, and welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay here, and welcome to the stream. Right, we're looking good. Right, what we can do is we can put the Battleground VOR into our, let's see, 116.6. So we're going to put 116.6. There we go, 116.6, and then we should be able to get it here. We'll get the distance and all that information when we are closer to the VOR station. For now, though, we are looking good, and everything is in tip-top shape for our flight. Unfortunately, it's all cloudy, so we can't really see the area beneath us, but Marvelous aircraft. Sajid Iqbal, is that your name? Welcome, my friend. Good to have you here on the stream. And I'm sorry if I did not, did not say all of the names of all of you guys who've joined the channel or joined the stream. Mr. Fontes, I think your first name is it Guillermo? I remember having a friend, Q1 1500 RPM torque turbine, be careful, turbine or torque, okay. Let's see here. There we go. All right, let's see here. We can't be that far from the top of descent. Yeah, it's just a few more nautical miles and we'll be at the top of descent. This is, by the way, this is the VOR station, and this is Heron Fix, which is on our approach to the runway. Poles, and then it's runway 10 right. We'll worry about the ILS and all that good stuff once we are closer. But I'm kind of bummed out from all these clouds, man. I wanted to see, Oregon as, as it looks from, this altitude. Looks like we're approaching some mountains there. For descent, just hit plus minus 80, 70 turbine. You're good to go. Thank you very much for the information. Really appreciate it. Yeah, the engines seem to be more relaxed now. There, we can see some ground there. And as a reminder, folks, again, the giveaway is still going on. And let me give you just a quick stat here on the giveaway. Let's see how many entries so far. And to enter the giveaway, you simply need to type exclamation King Air. And today, I'm giving away two gift certificates in the amount of $50, which will enable you to purchase the King Air by AirfoilLabs. So far, ladies and gentlemen, we have 133 entries into the giveaway, and we've got about an hour and 9 minutes, or as soon as we land, whichever comes first is going to mark the end of the giveaway. Alrighty, perfecto. By the way, folks, I have been doing, for the most part, streams lately, and I haven't been doing much in terms of the tutorials. Some nice views there, huh? I haven't been doing that much tutorials, and so I was wondering if you guys would like for me to start making, tutorials. If that's something you fancy, maybe go and do a refresher on some of the previous tutorials that I've done. That's again something that I'll be more than happy to do. How long is the flight? Well, the total flight time is about 43 minutes, so we're well into the flight now, and we can't be too far. I just really like this aircraft a lot. I'm going to be also doing a full flight. In the last stream, you know, the X-plane crashed while we were doing the 146 Professional by Just Flight. Again, really wonderful aircraft. I'm really excited about X-plane and all the high-quality add-ons that have made their way into this flight simulator. And it just really is a kind of a reconfirmation for the X-plane community that X-plane isn't going anywhere, and it's still a very strong contender in the flight sim genre. And so a lot of people bet that, you know, with the announcement of Microsoft Flight Simulator and after it was launched, that, you know, this is going to be the demise of X-plane 11. To the contrary, we're seeing a lot more add-ons, you know, very high quality add-ons being developed. There is a highly anticipated Boeing 787 by Flight Factor for X-plane 11. I'm really waiting for that. Rotate Sim are working on an MD-11. Again, a kind of study level MD-11, or so they say in one of the posts. So yeah, I think there's a lot for us to be excited about in the world of X-plane, and of course we've seen the Phenom by Arabesque, and there is a Falcon 8X, I believe, that is coming up very soon, also by Arabesque. So really a lot to be excited about in the world of X-plane. I'm personally very excited, and you know, for all these add-ons to be there. And also there is one more aircraft that I have been following very closely, the development of it, which is the Dash A Q400 by FlyJSim. This is of course a completely brand new aircraft. You can find Jack himself developing, you know, working on the actual coding on his Twitch channel. Really fine gentleman, very good sense of humor. So you know, do visit his Twitch channel and take a look at some of the work he's doing. There is of course no date yet, but I know that the aircraft is work in progress. I've seen a few screenshots of it. There's also some screenshots on the FlyJSim Discord channel. I am waiting for the Rotate MD-11. Yes, absolutely. Tutorial A310. Do we have an A310 for X-plane 11? And don't forget the biggest update of all, X-plane 12 coming soon. Yes, absolutely. Phenom 300 tutorial stream was outstanding. I learned all sorts of good practice tips. Oh, I'm very glad that you found it useful, Stan. That's music to my ears. And that's really, guys, that's the aim of me creating content. So it's really to help you guys out there and to help the community, generally speaking. So that's what I'm, you know, making content. And of course, the sheer enjoyment of sharing knowledge is something I really like a lot. It's something I'm very fond of, and you know, my reward in the end is when, you know, I receive messages from folks such as yourselves telling me that, you know, I've inspired them to either get back into simming, or inspire them to become real-world pilots, or inspire them to start their own YouTube channel. As long as I'm a source of inspiration, I think I will continue to create content. And yeah. Captain Race UK, I would like a Kolimata Concorde tutorial. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah. What add-ons, if any, are you using for clouds and ARC controls? Well, I'm using the X-Vision version 2 with the Extreme for Lua preset. That's what I'm using. All right, let's take a look at our flight plan here. We are not too far from... We are at 16, yeah. Alrighty. So we're gonna start the descent probably somewhere here at Elkis. If we count 30, 40, 56, 66, 67, 67, and 70. Okay, so we are at 16,000 for 2,000, 14, 28. Yeah, that's fine. I think that's plenty. So yeah, we are gonna descend right here at Elkis. We're gonna begin our descent. Perfect. Still looking good. All is under control. That would make for a nice screenshot. All right, I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the flight for a bit. I will be right back. Just give me guys some 3 minutes or so. Be right back. And I am back, ladies and gentlemen. And welcome to all those of you who joined the stream. Charles Varg, hello there, my friend. Welcome. looks like we're gonna have a nicer skies here as we approach Portland. Less clouds in this area, which is kind of nice, so we can actually take a look here. Again, really nice Orbex scenery. This is, by the way, the standard definition, not the high definition. But still looks pretty good in my view. Look at that view.
Another great stream. Nice plane.
Oh, thank you very much, Scott, for your donation of $20. Really appreciate all your support, my friend. Thank you very much. Right, let's take a look here. We are looking good. Ooh, is that my phone? Thank you very much, Scott. Really appreciate it. Alrighty. Alright, we're not too far from the top of descent now. So another, let's see, 16, 39, 49, about 54 nautical miles from top of descent. And we are looking pretty good. AvGeek09. Welcome, my friend. I live in Eastern Oregon and love flying in all of Oregon. Welcome to Oregon. Well, welcome to the stream, my friend. I've been to Oregon once with a few friends back in the 90s. I've been to a lot of states in the US, and I'm due for a visit very soon, hopefully in November. November of this year, I'm planning a visit to the US, and I plan to visit some friends in I'll be on an official course, but I will be visiting some friends in Texas, and then I'll probably make my way to California, where I went to school at Fresno State, and so yeah, definitely I'm planning something in November. Here's, again, an external view. Do you guys see how the autogen, you see how the trees are popping up? Man, this looks absolutely stunning. Very nice area to fly around. Anand, hello there, my friend, and welcome to the stream. Grant the Maiden, hello there, my friend, and welcome. Okay, so not to be 100% reliant on the broken VNAV, here is a quick tip for you. Current altitude is, yeah, it's a 3-degree glide slope, so target altitude is 2,000. So 16 minus 2 is 14. We multiply that by 3. I normally add another 10 for contingency. GS times 5 VS years TOD. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Man, we've got some strange things looking here. Looks like the whole point. Got some strange things here. Well, we're not too far from Portland. We're getting there for sure. And just a quick look here at our flight plan. As you can see, we are not too far now from top of descent, which we will begin momentarily. And yeah, I definitely need all the help with this aircraft. You know what? Let's go ahead and configure the frequencies. So let's double check the platform altitude, 2,000. At poles, we need to be at 2,000. And if we take a look here, we can see the final approach course, 103 degrees. Localizer at runway 10 right is 110.5. So we're going to put 110.5 now just so we don't forget. I just changed the squawk code. 110 decimal, what was it? 110.5. All right, let's see here. That is nav 1. 110.5. And we're going to change that to the active frequency. 110.5, and we're going to do it on nav2 as well. Why the hell not? 110.5. There we go. There we go. And that's the active frequency. Perfect. Yeah, we should begin the descent momentarily here, and we are looking good. Jaden James, hello there, my friend. Speedy Birdie, hello there, my friend. Welcome. You divide, no, you divide X by 300. Oh, okay. You should do a video on the Airbus A320. Well, I've done a lot of videos on the A320. But if you are referring to flight factor, then yeah, I've done a lot of videos on the A320, the tallest, A319, A321. Got a lot of videos on those. Right, let's take a look here. Anyone know any ground service mods other than the jar design one? I'm not aware of any good ground services other than the ones by jar design, but if you're just looking for a pushback truck, then better pushback is the best one out there for pushing back. Jar design is just ground handling, so it's kind of just for looks, really. When a flight in MSFS from SPJC to SPZO, 125 prop full forward, 72 turbine, gear down. Well, I'll tell you, you're probably going to have to guide me through the landing as we approach, because I'm probably not going to remember all of that. But yeah, that's good info, really. IQ8 preset to use for X-Vision. Love your content, by the way. Is it Jungly Sim? Welcome, my friend. I use X-Vision, the Nordic Extreme, for Lua preset. And thank you for your kind words. Appreciate it. All right, we are going to begin the descent in approximately 14 nautical miles. Looks like you guys are still entering the giveaway, so I'm pretty glad. Let's see, we have a message. Omari, thank you for your suggestion. I just received your suggestion on Discord, and I think that's a really good topic. So I might actually do, I might just do a tutorial on that. I've done one, by the way, sometime back on Sky Vector, how to use the how to use SIDS and stars on Sky Vector. But yeah, maybe just on charts, generally speaking, and you know how to use the charts to navigate your way through the airport. I think that would be a nice thing to do. Yeah. All right, we're gonna reset our altitude now in preparation for descent. And let's see here. We are gonna descend all the way to the platform altitude of 2,000 feet. And let's go ahead and check the altimeter real quick. If we do here, and we go to, let me remove this. By the way, are we showing here? Oh, it wants me to sign in. Forget that. Okay, so let's take a look here at the destination airport weather details at altimeter 2977. All right. All right, 14 nautical miles. About in 4 nautical miles, we're going to begin our descent. Let's take a look here. I believe this is the descent. So if we click that, we should start descending automatically. Yeah. All right, let's give it a shot. Where are we to? 2 nautical miles. All right, yeah, I think we're good enough here, so we can go ahead and begin the descent. All right. Here we go. Descent. And as you can see now, we've begun the descent towards Portland. Need to watch our speed. There we go. All right, I'm going to go ahead and reset the altimeter to 977. And on the co-pilot side as well. There we go. Right, all set. Let's go ahead and increase the range a bit. I think that's better, so we can see what's going on. Now, folks, you can see that we are getting the ILS frequency information here at runway 1010 right at Portland. Thank you very much for the PDF document. I really appreciate it. Please review the Sparky 744. You know what? I think at some point I've downloaded that that add-on, but for some reason I did not do much with it. I'm not sure why. All right, I'm gonna start reducing our speed. Yeah. Burger Pops. Hello there, my friend. I can't remember if we have to switch to VOR with the approach, or I think we do. Gee, I can't recall. Or if we just leave it in FMS, I'm not sure. But anyway, we should be able to bring the aircraft visually, hopefully. The weather isn't that bad. Let's take a look at the weather. At Portland, 110 degrees, 4 knots, 10 miles visibility, few at 4,700, overcast at 6,000, 10 degrees Celsius. Dew point 06. Yeah, I think we should be fine. We're going to be at 2,000, so there are a few clouds at 47,000, overcast at 6. So I think we should be fine for a visual approach if it's not foggy, which I don't see anything that may suggest that it's foggy at Portland. So we should be doing a visual approach, but we'll see what happens. As you can see here now, this is, by the way, if you guys want a video on Sim Toolkit Pro and all the new features, please do let me know. We're, by the way, not too far from our destination now. 10,000 feet. Going to reduce our speed. Let's bring up the landing lights. Landing lights are turned on. And we're going to reduce our speed to about 180 knots. HSI, let's see. There we go. Distance to the VR station is 35.6. We're looking good. 1,500 feet, rate of descent. And we continue to reduce our speed. We're going to hold it at about 190, 180 knots or so. And I'm not sure if we need to switch the FMS to VOR for the landing, for the ILS, for the free localizer and glide slope to be captured. I'm thinking about buying the Tolos A321. Well, you will not be disappointed. The Tolos A321 is a great aircraft. Highly recommended, really. Probably a good idea to turn on the engine anti-ice as we go through the clouds. There we go. Let's switch to external view. Wow, this looks really nice. Don't know about you guys, but I kind of still prefer X-Plane. I mean, don't get me wrong, Microsoft Flight Simulator looks great. But I still prefer flying in X-Plane. I get more enjoyment flying aircraft in X-Plane. You will need to switch to VOR lock for the approach as you are in FMS mode. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, we're looking good. By the way, I think we are a bit too low. Let's see if there are any restrictions there. 4,000. I think we're okay. Maybe just a little bit too low. Hopefully we won't encounter any mountains on our way back, because we're going to make a turn to... Yeah, we should be fine. 23 nautical miles. I think I'm going to hold it here at 3,000. Let's hold it at 3,000, and then we'll continue our descent. All right, let's keep it there for a while. We've got about 20 nautical miles to the VOR station, and then we're going to make the turn back to Heron, about 11 nautical miles there, so we're almost there, but we want to make sure that we don't hit any mountains or anything like that. So yeah, it looks like the path is clear. Let's go ahead and reduce our speed a bit here. Not sure what's going on there. Nav is still enabled. Oh, there we go. Looks a bit funny, doesn't it? So that's here, and that's the fix. And then we're going to come this way, I guess, and land. That's the airport. Alrighty. Let's just switch this back. And yeah, I think we're looking okay. That's the airport, by the way. And the scenery, by the way, you can always get the scenery, the links to the scenery, by typing exclamation ARR for arrival and exclamation DEP for departure, and you'll get the links to the airports. What a beautiful scene. That's Portland International. So we're going to go to the VR station and then turn all the way here, come back and land. And this one is a Flight Beam Studios airport in Walden Airport for X-Plane 11. That's 10 right, our landing runway. All right, folks, I think we're going to go ahead now and descend to 2000. So we're going to click here on descent. We're going to reduce our speed again. Right, we're coming up to 2,000 feet. 6.5 to the VOR station, and then additional 11 nautical miles before we are at Heron, where we will intercept the localizer. We're going to start reducing our speed now. And we'll hold it at about 180, 170 knots or so. Right, aircraft's trimming now, and we are at 180 knots, approximately 183 knots. And we're going to begin the turn at about 2.4 nautical miles. Yeah. Tell you, flying this aircraft is definitely a lot of fun, and there is a lot to learn. There we go, and that's our turn now to Heron, as you can see. And of course, as we approach the runway, we can see the localizer here. Localizer needle is starting to move. And as we approach here, we'll begin reducing our speed. The approach speed for the King Air is approximately 120 knots or so. You can, by the way, consult the performance manual here, and you can go to landing, and you can enter all the information here, and just click here to set the markers. So that's that. Alright, we're not too far from the airport now. So we're going to begin reducing our speed to about 160 knots. And we're going to maintain 2,000 until established. Alright, here we go. Reduce the speed a bit. Uh, 5.7 nautical miles, and we begin the turn. Man, this scenery looks really good. That's the airport right there. All right, let's go ahead and reduce speed. And what we can do is click on the heading here to set the heading bug. All right, speed check. Let's go to flaps 1. That will help us reduce our speed a bit. And we're going to maintain about 150 knots for our approach. Coming to the turn now. Ooh, that's not very nice, because we can't see a thing now. That's better. And the airport, once we complete our turn, the airport should pretty much be straight ahead. $145 knots, that's acceptable. Alrighty. And that's the airport ahead of us now. Alright, so if we look at our flight plan, we're all the way there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to switch to, let's see here. Let's bring up the, well, we need to switch this to localizer 1. Localizer 1. And we're going to go and set the approach course. I can't remember the approach course. God, everything's happening so quickly. Approach. There we go. All right. Everything to max there. Ooh, our speed. Let's reduce our speed. Glide slope active. Localizer. We're on the localizer and the glide slope. We're looking good. We're going to keep reducing our speed. Flaps. Should help us reduce our speed.
1,000 feet to minimums.
And we're shooting for about 125. Right, let's go ahead and select gear down. And we're looking good, folks. Let's bring
500
the
feet
yoke.
to minimums.
Right, bring the yoke back. The approach course isn't set correctly, but that's fine.
200 feet to minimums.
Approaching 10, right.
$100 feet to minimums. Minimums.
All right. Autopilot is disengaged. My aircraft. Ooh, some wind there.
Feet. 50 feet.
Ooh, that was a really hard landing. Oh boy. But nonetheless, a safe one.
Approaching
40
2,
knots.
1.
Right, let's go ahead and exit right here. Did you guys get the landing rate? Yeah, it was definitely a hard landing. Well, we can always get the landing rate from Sim Toolkit Pro, minus 275 FPM. It's a bit firm, but all right. 240, yeah, it's all right. All right, let's see here. We're just gonna find a spot to park the aircraft. These are all gates, and let's see, I'm not very unfamiliar with the airport. By the way, if you guys have the SAM, there is, let me show you guys something. The SAM, is it this one here? Airport operation. And we can go to follow me, parking guidance. Parking guidance. Available parking locations, and then we can select them. Let me stop here. I'm not sure which one, FedEx, so we can actually select where we want to go. And for example, aircraft painting, FedEx, South Cargo, UPS, DHL, we could say, for example, Atlantic start guidance. Now we have a follow me car, and this follow me car should take us to that location. So we can just follow this guy and see where he takes us. Isn't that cool? Yeah, it's this is the SAM plugin. I should interact more with the chat. You are absolutely right, my friend. I'm very sorry. We haven't yet entered. I haven't yet rolled the giveaway. So still, the entry is still open for you guys to enter. I do apologize for not keeping up with the chat in this specific stream, but I'm a bit rusty on the King Air. And it's an aircraft that requires, you know, a lot of attention. So my apologies, my friend, and we will be running the giveaway very soon. So we'll find 2 winners today. So just stay tuned. Let's see where this guy takes us. I'm curious. I've always been curious to actually use this, and after every landing, I kind of forget about it. But today, let's see where he actually is. I think he's a good driver, don't you guys think? Yeah, I mean he's keeping on the, well, not exactly on the center line, but you know he's a well-behaved driver. Man, this airport is really nice. Look at that beautiful scenery of Portland International by Flightbeam Studios. Right, I'm still have no clue where this guy's going, but let's just follow him. I do use Ortho 4XP in some areas, but recently, to be very frank, just due to time constraints, I've been using Fork Boys orthos, which are ready to go, or Orbex scenery where available. By the way, we can turn off the strobes, and we can turn on taxi, turn off landing lights. Now, by the way, I've heard some complaints in this version 1.5 is that during replay, the aircraft would just crash on the runway, and the engines are caught on fire for some reason. But we're just gonna find out right now. Right, here's our turn. Where in the world are you going? Oh, looks like there we are. Oh, how cool. The marshaller is there to help. Alrighty. Parking brake is set, and we're all good. Let's go ahead and kill the engines. Alright, folks. How about we take a look at the... take a little look at that, guys. Look at this airport. The scenery is just outstanding. It blends very well also with Orbex, so if you actually purchase the Flightbeam Studios scenery of Portland, there is an option while you set up the airport during the installation to actually put in the mesh for Orbex so that it blends well with the True Earth Oregon scenery. All right. First, let's take a look at our landing. We're going to hit the R button, and we are going to, let's see here. Right. Where is the landing gear? Do we not have the landing gear? Oh, there we go. Man, I tell you, this scenery is outstanding. I think the rudder deflection is just from the replay. I don't think it was something that we've experienced during the landing. Man, you gotta love this view. Wow. Looks awesome. That's, I think, where we disengage the autopilot. This is a beautiful view.
100 feet. 50 feet.
Ooh, that's a bounce there.
40 knots.
You crashed. Oh, come on. I wanted to actually do a replay. All right, so we can do a replay. Let's see that. We're going to do a wing view.
Access check. Gear indicates up.
I thought it was cool.
500 feet to minimums.
So there we go. This one is the better one, I think. I mean, with the Orbex scenery or orthophoric speed in general,
200 feet to minimums.
I think X-Plane looks pretty realistic in my view. The only thing that that I would want to see
100 feet to
is two
minimums.
things really. Better representation of meteorological data, or not the actual the visual representation of meteorological
60
data,
knots.
and perhaps ATC. That's what I would like to see. But other than that, I think really X-Plane is pretty good. Yeah, it looks fabulous. That is just really a nice view.
$100 feet. 50 feet.
That's the touchdown. I hope the boss doesn't fire me for that landing. All right, folks. Perfect. So what we're going to do now is we are going to take a look at the giveaway winners. Let's see. So we're going to be getting 2 winners today. And just as a quick, let me first close the entries. Just as an instruction for the giveaway, we are going to be, you need to contact me at info@q8pilot.com, but once you win, just chat with me here in the winners chat window. Let's close the entries. And let me tell you how many entries we've had so far. So we've had 148 total entries into the giveaway. And let's go ahead and roll the first winner. Let's see. Pick a winner. All right. Close entries. All right. Pick winner. What is wrong with this? All right. Let me just... give me a second, guys. I'm having some issues with the giveaway. For some reason... there we go. All right, let's pick the first winner. And the first word, Charles Haig. Charles Haig, congratulations, my friend, on winning the Q8 Pilot giveaway. Please do send me an email at info@q8pilot.com. Congratulations. And now we're going to pick the winner number 2. Just quickly, Charles Haig is the first winner today on the Q8 Pilot channel giveaway. Pick the second winner. Texas 4X is the second winner. Texas 4X is the second winner. Congratulations to Charles Haig and Texas 4S for winning the Q8 Pilot giveaway today. Please contact me at info@q8pilot.com. And yeah, And I will be providing you with a gift certificate in the amount of $50, which is sufficient for you to purchase the King Air by AirfoilLabs. So again, Charles Haig and Texas Forex are the winners today. Congratulations, guys. And I want to thank all of you guys for tuning in today onto the stream. It's been fun. It's been quite a learning experience for me as well. I do apologize if I've been absent from the chat. But yeah, this aircraft is I'm a bit of rusty on the King Air, so it required my attention. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate your support. For all of you guys who've donated to the channel, and for those of you who just joined us, and those who made this stream possible, thank you for all of you guys. Until next time, please take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you all very soon. Bye-bye for now.